Welcome dear students. Now we can see the functions. In the last class we have discussed the relations. In the chapter relations and functions, the next concept we can see the functions. What is function? See here, let A and B be two non-empty sets, means A and B containing some elements. A function or a mapping is a F from set A into set B, and we write this as F from A to B. That is function F from set A into set B is a relation. This is a relation from the set A to B such that for all A belonging to the element A belonging to the set A, and there is an ordered pair AB belonging to the function F where the element B belonging to B, and if ordered pair AB and ordered pair AC is belonging to a function F, here AB and AC, then B is equal to C here. If ordered pair AB belonging to F, we write B is the function of A. Here the second element B is the function of A, and B is called the image of A under F. So here A is called the domain set and the B is called the codomain set, and we write this as function F of X which belonging to the set B such that all this X is belonging to the set A is the range or image set of the function F. For this we can see in the example. See, let A is equal to 1, 2, 3 and B is equal to 4, 5, 6, 7. The function 1 is here. Element 1 is mapped to element 4 in the set B, and element 2 is mapped on to element 5 in the set B, and element 3 is mapped on to element 6 in the set B. This is a function from set A into B because every element of a set A has unique image under set B. And here also we can see function F2 which is 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 6, 2, 5, 3, 6. This is not a function. Why it is not a function? Because we can see here this is the set A and this is the set B. Here the element is 1, 2, 3 and this will be 4, 5, 6 and 7. Here element 1 is mapped onto 5 and similarly element 1 is mapped onto 6. In generally we can say that a person 1 can't attend a function in 2 houses at a time. Therefore this will not become a function. So here in the function 1 is mapped onto 4 and 2 is mapped onto 5 and 3 is mapped onto 6. Here every element of A has a unique image under the set of B, that is the codomain set. Therefore, because there are two ordered pairs here 1, 5 and 1, 6 with the same first element 1, hence this is not a function. Next we can see a real function. See here, let a function F from set A into B be a given function if the domain set A is a subset of the real number or the real number set R. That means every element of A under R, the set of all, R is the set of all real numbers. Then here F is called a function of a real variable. All the variables are real, therefore real variable. If A and B are subsets of the real number set R, then F is called a real valued function of a real variable. We can see the example for this. Consider the function f of x is equal to log x here. We know that log x is defined only for all x is greater than 0 only. Therefore, domain is the set of all positive real numbers here. Their domain is the set of all positive real numbers only since x is greater than 0 and this x is greater than 0 only for logarithmic log value of x or log x, and the range is the entire set R here. We can see the question. Let F be a subset of Z cross Z, that is the set of Z is the set of integers defined by F is equal to AB, A plus B, the ordered pair AB, A plus B, and all AB belonging to the set of integers. Is this a function from Z to Z? Now we can see the answer. Suppose AB is equal to 6. Suppose we imagine this product AB is equal to 6 which is belonging to Z is the domain set, then either a into b it is either 1 into 6 is equal to 6 or we get 2 into 3 is also 6. That means a is equal to 1, b is equal to 6, or another possibility is a is equal to 2 and b is equal to 3. Therefore, what is a plus b? Whenever this a is 1, then a plus b is equal to 1 plus 6 is 7, and here a is 2, b is 3, then a plus b is 5 here. This means that the 6 and 7 here, and also here 6 and 5 belonging to the function f. Therefore, this 6 is mapped onto 7 and 6 is mapped onto 5. Therefore, this has not a unique image under the codomain set. Therefore, this f is not a function. Next we see question number 2. Find the domain and range of f of x that is equal to modulus of x minus 4 divided by x minus 4. That is, the domain of f of x is R except the element 4. Why it is we are not considering 4? Because whenever we put here x as 4, 4 minus 4 is 0, then this does not exist. Therefore, in the set of real numbers we eliminate R here. When x is greater than 4, f of x, this value is positive. The modulus value become positive only when x is greater than 4. Then f of x is equal to x minus 4 by x minus 4. They are getting cancelled, is equal to 1. And also when x is less than 4, this modulus function x minus 4 is the negative of the function x minus 4 divided by x minus 4, which is minus 1. Therefore, the range of f of x is minus 1 and plus 1. See the question number 3. Find the domain and the range of g of x is equal to square root of 16 minus x square. See here, the domain of g of x is element x such that 16 minus x square is greater than or equal to 0. If it is less than or equal to 0, it is imaginary function. Therefore, this 16 minus x square is greater than or equal to 0, which is also equal to when this x square come to the right hand side, which become positive. That means x square is less than or equal to 16. That means x is equal to square root of 16, which is plus or minus 4. Therefore, the domain of g of x, which is equal to square root of 16 minus x square, is minus 4 and 4. Now, what is g of 0? G of 0 is square root of 16 minus 0, that is 4 only, and the g of plus or minus 4 is equal to, this is 4 square is 16, or minus 4 the whole square is also 16. Hence, g of x is equal to 16 minus 16 is equal to 0. Suppose that the given function is y is equal to square root of 16 minus x square, then here y is greater than or equal to 0, since 16 minus x square is greater than or equal to 0. Then we have y is equal to 16 y square, squaring both the sides, we get y square is equal to 16 minus x square. This implies y square varies from 0 to 16, here 0 to 16, 0, 1 to 3, the x value taken from 0 to 16, and hence y varies from 0 to 4 when we take the square root. Y square is varies from 0 to 16 means its square root is what? From 0 to 4. Therefore, range of g of x is a closed interval 0 to 4. Next we can see the graphs of the function. See, the graph of a function f from a to b is the set of all points xy, ordered pair xy. This first point x we always plot on x-axis, positive x-axis or negative x-axis, and the coordinate y is always we mark on y-axis, positive y-axis or its complementary y-axis. There ordered pair xy belonging to a cross b, where element x is belonging to set A and the second element y is a function of x which is belonging to b. Now example, draw the graph of the function f from real number set to real number set. Be a function defined by f of x is equal to 3x minus 1. See here, f is equal to ordered pair xy such that y is a function of x means y is what? 3x minus 1 it is given. F of x is equal to 3x minus 1 means y is equal to 3x minus 1 such that xy belonging to R. See here, when x is 0, here y is equal to 3 into 0 is 0, 0 minus 1 is minus 1. And when x is 1, here 3 into 1 is 3 minus 1 is 2, y is equal to 2. Therefore, the points are here 0 minus 1 and 1, 2 here. Mark these points on the graph, that is 0 minus 1 is here and 1, 2 is here. Draw the graph, and this is the graph of the given function 3x y is equal to 3x minus 1. Here the line joining the points is the graph of the function. Now we can see the types of the function. See, there are usually 14 types of functions are there. In that, first one is the constant function. See here, let f be a real valued function if the range of f is consist of only one real number. The range of f, that is the image under the codomain set having only one real number, not a variable, then f is called a constant function. See, this is the graph of the constant function, and the graph of the constant function is always a horizontal line. That is f of x is equal to k. A constant is a constant function. Next, identity function. Suppose f from a to a, set a into set a, be a function such that f of x is equal to x here for all x belonging to a, then f is called the identity function and it is denoted by I. Identity function is always denoted by I. The graph of an identity function f from r to r is the line y is equal to just x, and you see it is passing through the origin. So this is the graph of the function, graph of the identity function f of x is equal to x. The third one is the polynomial function. If f is a function defined by the polynomial function of x is equal to a0 x power n plus a1 x power n minus 1 plus etc plus an minus 1x plus an. This is the polynomial function. Poly means many functions are there where n is a positive integer here, and ai's where I is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 etc up to n. All ai's here, a0, a1, a2, a3, a4 etc, an minus 1 and an are denoted as ai, are constants, or it is also called the real numbers, and the first term a0 is not equal to 0 because its degree vanishes. Then f is called a polynomial function in x of degree n. We see the example here, 3x power 4 minus 4x square minus 7x plus 8 is a polynomial function of degree 4. The highest power of the equation is 4, hence its degree is 4. Now we note that the functions x square and x cube are the square and cube root, are the square and cubic functions respectively. The square of the graph of the square functions, that is always a parabola. This is the graph of the square function f of x is equal to x square, and this will be the graph of the cubic function f of x is equal to x cube. Next we see the rational function. When f of x and g of x are polynomial functions, we already discussed the polynomial functions of degree n. Here f of x and g of x are the polynomial functions in x. Then f of x by g of x, a form is p by q, that is f of x by g of x provided the denominator g of x is not equal to 0. If the denominator g of x is equal to 0, then any number or any polynomial divided by 0 is the indeterminate form. Therefore, here the condition, this is important, the denominator should not be equal to 0 is called a rational function. The examples for the rational functions are x square minus 1 by x square minus x plus 1 and x plus 1 by x square plus 1, 2x square minus 1 by x plus 1 and so on. So this will be this is the graph of the rational function f of x is equal to 1 by x, and this f of x is equal to 1 by x is also called the reciprocal function such that the x is not equal to 0. The fifth one, we can see the radical function. What is radical? While writing the square root or cube root or nth root of the numbers, see here square root of 5. Here what is the order? Order is 2 here because it is a square root, and this symbol is known as the radical sign, and the number inside the radical sign is called the radicand. Therefore, hence the radical function is a function of the type nth root of x or fourth root of x plus 1 and many more are called radical functions because it containing the radical signs. We can see the note, the function square root of x greater than or equal to 0 always, and cube root of x are all called the square root, and this is square root and cube root functions respectively. This graph is the graph of the function f of x is equal to square root of x, and this graph is the graph of the function f of x is equal to cube root of x. The next sixth one is exponential function. We have already discussed about the e at the power x or a at the power x, etc. So here a function f of x is equal to a to the power x. A is any number. Here the index is the variable. Till here we have studied, here the base is a variable, index is a constant number, but here the exponential function, base is the numerical function, constants, and here index is the variable. A greater than or equal to 0, a greater than 0 here, and a is not equal to 1, because 1 to the power any variable or any constant is equal to 1 only finally, is called a exponential function. Example we can give as 5 to the power x, e to the power x, e to the power minus 3x, and this is the graph of f of x is equal to e to the power x, and this will be the graph of f of x is equal to e to the power minus x, negatives from here and positives from here. Next we see seventh one, the logarithmic function. A function f of x is equal to log x to the base a, where a greater than 0 and a is not equal to 1 here, is called a logarithmic function. This is the graph of the logarithmic function, that is f of x is equal to log x to the base a here. Now eighth one is the modulus function. F of x is equal to mod x. Why we consider it is a what is a mod x? Mod x, the negative value also, generally we say that the negative value is also taken as a positive, but the condition is modulus function, that is f of x is equal to positive x whenever this x is greater than or equal to 0, and we get a negative x when x is less than or equal to 0, and this is always this graph is always the graph of the modulus function. F of x is equal to mod x or y is equal to mod x consists of two lines. One is y is equal to x, this is the positive, x greater than or equal to 0, and this will be y is equal to minus x is the negative, that is x is less than or equal to 0. The ninth one is signum function. What is signum function? The function f from R to R defined by f of x is equal to modulus x by x. Here x is not equal to 0 and f of 0 is equal to 0 is called a signum function. See here, when x is greater than 0, f of x is equal to mod x by x, that is x by x is equal to 1. When x is less than 0, f of x is equal to minus x by x, which is minus 1. F of 0 is always 0, that is 0 by 0, that is equal to 0 only, and this is the graph. When x is less than 0, it is minus 1 towards the negative x axis, and this will be f of x is equal to 1. F of x is equal to 1, and here this will be 0. The domain of f of x is the entire set R, and the range of the function of x, f of x, is minus 1, 0 and 1 here. Next 10th one is greatest integer function. See, the greatest integer contained in 5.35. What is the greatest integer contained in 5.35? This is nearly equal to 5 only. Therefore, its greatest integer is 5. And we write this within the square bracket. This is read as greatest integer function of 5.35 is 5. In general, this x within the square bracket of x read as greatest integer function of x stands for the greatest integer which is always less than or equal to x. Now we can see the different examples. Greatest integer function of 4.0 is 4 only, and greatest integer of 2.07 which is nearly equal to 2, hence it is 2, and 0.5 is nearly equal to 0 only. What about the negative greatest integer functions? The greatest integer functions of minus 0.5 is nearly equal to minus 1. Since here x is this will be less than, greatest integer means it is less than or equal to given x. Here less than or equal to 0.5 is less than, that is minus 1, and my greatest integer of minus 6.5 is minus 7. So when 0 is less than or equal to x and less than 1, greatest integer function of x is equal to 0, and when x is greater than or equal to 1 and less than 2, greatest integer function of x is 1 here. And similarly, when x is greater than or equal to 2 and less than 3, the greatest integer function of x is 2, and so on. And also about the negatives, when x is greater than or equal to minus 1 and less than 0, then greatest integer function of x is equal to minus 1. When x is greater than or equal to minus 2 and less than minus 1, the greatest integer function of x is equal to minus 2, and so on. These are all the greatest integer function, and the graph of this will be the greatest integer functions of this minus 2, and -1 and 0 or 1 here 1 and 2. This is the graph of the greatest integer functions. The next one, the 11th one, we can see the fractional part function. The function f from real number set to real number set defined by f of x is equal to x minus greatest integer function of x. That is, again you see the fractional part function is x minus greatest integer function of x is called the fractional part or the decimal part of x and is denoted by this. Within the flower bracket we write x. This is called the fractional part function. Its range is half open, half closed interval 0 1 here, and this is the graph of the fractional part function here. The 12th one is trigonometric functions. F of x is equal to, in the 10th standard we have studied the trigonometric introduction to trigonometric functions. They are sin x, cos x and the tan x. Similarly their respective reciprocals, cosec x, secant x and the cot x. So here f of x is equal to sin x, f of x is equal to cos x and f of x is equal to tan x, etc. are called the trigonometric functions. The domain of sin x as well as cos x is the entire real number r, but the domain of tan x is r only, but minus the odd function of pi by 2, that is 2n plus 1 into pi by 2, all n belonging to z. Next we see 13th one, odd and even function. See, if f of minus x is equal to minus f of x for all x belonging to the domain of the function f, then f is called an odd function. Similarly, if f of minus x is equal to positive f of x for all x, then f is called an even function here. So f of minus x is minus f of x is odd function, and f of minus x is equal to f of x is an even function. We see the example, f of x is equal to x cube is an odd function, because whenever we take the negative minus of x cube, it is minus only, is an odd function, and f of minus x is equal to minus x cube, that is equal to minus f of x. The example for the even function is f of x is equal to x square is an even function, since minus x the whole square is we get a positive x square, hence it is a even function. The 14th one is periodic function. If p is a smallest positive real number such that f of x plus p is equal to f of x for all x belonging to the domain set, then f is called a periodic function with the period p. We see the example, sine of 2 pi plus x, that is sine of pi is how much? 180. 2 into pi is what? 360. 360 is complete one rotation, that is a one period. Sine of 2 pi plus x is equal to sine x. Therefore, sine x is a periodic with the period 2 pi here. The fractional part function x is a periodic function with the period 1 only. Next we can see algebra of real functions. See here, equality of functions. Two functions f and g are said to be equal. When they are equal, that is f is equal to g, if their domains are same, their codomains are same, and f of x is equal to g of x. That means if the domains and codomains of both the functions are same, then that two functions are called equal function, and we write this as f of x is equal to g of x for every x belonging to their common domain. The example is the real functions f and g from real number set r into r defined by f of x is equal to square root of x square and g of x is equal to x are not equal even though they have a common domain and a codomain. Why it is? Again we see here f of x is equal to square root of x square and g of x is equal to x are not equal functions, but their domain, but they have a common domain and the codomain. See, because -1 belonging to r is the domain here. But f of minus 1 is equal to what here? That is 1 only. That is not equal to g of minus 1. When we take g of minus 1, this will be minus 1. And here we take f of minus 1. That is minus 1 the whole square is 1. Therefore, f of x is equal to 1 here and g of minus 1 is minus 1. They are not equal, but their domain and codomain are same. Next we see second one. Let f from set x to r and g from x to r be any two real functions, then x contained in r or x is a subset of r, then their sum, product, difference, etc. are defined as follows. The sum is c, f and g, that is f plus g from the function f plus function g from set x into set r is defined by f plus g of x is equal to f of x plus g of x for all x belonging to x. The difference will be also the same, f minus g of x, that is equal to f of x minus g of x for every x belonging to x. The scalar multiple, now we say take the scalar alpha is any scalar. When we multiply into the function f, then it will become alpha f from x to r is defined by alpha f of x is equal to alpha scalar, we can write it in outside, then the function of x, that is alpha into f of x for every x belonging to x. The product of f and g is f into g from x to r is defined by f into g of x is equal to f of x into g of x for all x belonging to x, and the quotient of f by g, that is f by g from x to r is defined by f by g of x is equal to f of x by g of x for all x belonging to x, provided the denominator not equal to 0 here. We can see the example here. See, let f and g from set of reals to set of real be defined by f of x is given as a 2x plus 1 and g of x is given as a 2x minus 1. Then what is the algebra of the functions f plus g, f minus g, and the scalar product and the product and the quotient, that is f plus g of x is equal to f of x plus g of x. We saw this already, discussed this already. F of x plus g of x. What is f of x? 2x plus 1. Right here, f of x is 2x plus 1 plus g of x. G of x is what? 2x minus 3. Add this, 2x plus 2x is 4x and plus 1 minus 3 is minus 2. Here every x is belonging to r. What is the subtraction f minus g? That is f of x minus g of x. That is 2x plus 1 minus 2x minus 3. Here 2x minus 2x getting cancelled and 1 minus into minus plus 1 plus 3 is 4. All x is belonging to r. Then the scalar product, we consider, take the scalar of 5 and the function f of x, that is 5 into f of x. 5 into f of x is 2x plus 1, 5 into 2x is 10x and 5 into 1 is 5, all x belonging to r. F into g of x is equal to, here f of x into g of x, that is 2x plus 1 into 2x minus 3. Multiply this, we get 4x square minus 4x minus 3, every x belonging to r. And the quotient f by g of x is equal to f of x by g of x, that is equal to 2x plus 1 divided by 2x minus 3, all x not equal to 3 by 2. Suppose here this x is 3 by 2, here 2 cancel, 3 minus 3 is 0, then the function remaining as indeterminate, hence x value is not equal to 3 by 2 and other all value of x exist here for all x belonging to r here. Next we see the question, find the domain of the real function x square minus 2x plus 1 divided by x square minus 8x plus 12. Answer, we see x square minus 8x plus 12 is equal to 0. We can find the value of x here by the method of factorization, that is 4 here it will be x minus 4 into x minus 8. We consider the two common functions here, x minus 4 and x minus 8, that is equal to 0, implies x is equal to 4 or x is equal to 8. Therefore the domain of the function here, x square minus 2x plus 1 and x square minus 8x plus 12 are the set of reals. Therefore the domain of f of x is a set of reals, but here x is equal to 4 and x is equal to 8 are eliminated. They are not the domains of this given function. Next question, find the domain of the real function square root of x minus 2 plus square root of 1 minus x. See, before going to solve this problem, first we see the remark. Suppose f from d1 is any set, d1 to real number set r and g from d2 to real number set r are two real functions here with different domains. This d1 and d2 are called the domains. Then the domain of the functions f plus g and f minus g and f into g all equal to the intersection of the domain set d1 and d2. Now we try to find the answer to the question. See here, let f of x is equal to, a sum is given. The first one you can take as f of x and the second one square root of 1 minus x you can take as 1 square root of 1 minus x, that is g of x. Then the given function is what? Sum f plus g it is f plus g here, that is f of x plus g of x. d1 is what? Domain of the function f is equal to x such that x minus 2, f of x is x minus 2, x minus 2 is greater than or equal to 0, then we get a real value that is equal to half closed interval to infinity. And d2 is the domain of G such that x such that 1 minus x is here greater than or equal to 0, that is equal to x, and here x is, when x comes to here, x is less than or equal to n, and this will be half open interval minus infinity to 1 as d1 intersection d2, because this starts from C here 2 to infinity and this is from 1 minus 1 to infinity. So there no real numbers are common there. So under therefore d1 intersection d2 is a phi, that is the null set. Therefore domain of f plus g is a null set, that is f plus g is not defined for any real x here. Now we can see the question number 3. If f of x is equal to cos of pi square x plus cos of minus pi square x, where this is the greatest integer function of x, this is called the greatest integer function of x, then find f of 0, f of pi by 4 and f of pi by 2 and f of pi here. See, the approximate value of constant pi is nearly equal to 3.1416 and so on. And when we take the square value, its square value is, perfect square or the square is greater than 9, because 3 square 0.1416 always we get greater than 9, but it is less than 10. Therefore pi square value lie between 9 and 10. Therefore pi's greatest integer function of pi square is equal to what? 9, and greatest integer function of minus pi square is equal to what? Minus 10. Therefore f of x now becomes, it is cos 9x, greatest integer function of pi square is 9, that is cos 9x, plus greatest integer function of minus pi square is minus 10, that is cos of minus 10x, which is cos 9x plus cos 10x. In SLC you have studied the lead angle property, that is cos of minus 10x is cos of 360 minus it is positive, therefore cos 10x. Therefore f of 0 is equal to x is 0, cos 9 into 0 is cos 0, and this is also a cos 0. Cos 0 value is 1, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. What is f of pi by 4? Pi by 4 means a 45 degree, that is cos of 9 into x, x is pi by 4, plus cos 10 into pi by 4, 10 into pi by 4, that is so x value is 5 pi by 4 we get, that is cos pi by 4, and this value 0 will get. Cos pi by 4 is 1 by cos 45 is 1 by root 2. Now cos of pi by 2, that is cos 9x, 9 into pi by 2 plus cos 5 pi, 10 pi by 2 is 2 1s are 2 5s are 5 pi, which is cos 9 pi by 2 is 0 value, and cos of 5 pi 180 is maximum value is minus 1, that is minus 1, and f of pi is equal to cos 9 pi plus cos 10 pi, which is cos 9 pi is minus 1 and cos 10 pi is plus 1 is even of 180 degree, that is equal to, we have minus 1 plus 1, that is equal to 0.